People ask me how I stay in such tip-top shape. Go ahead and ask. Well, I'll tell you, my friends, I do some research in spiritual sport down in South Texas with a little place called Camp Howdy. Howdy! Hey, now, give me a good mini pearl howdy. Goodness gracious. Well, I was down at Camp Howdy, sitting around in the campfire, surprising myself, searching for spiritual sport. Went out from in between the Ocotillo cactus and the pinon pines, came a dude of an hombre with dreadlocks hanging down, red bloodshot rolling eyes, and smoke coming out of his ears. He had on a beaver skin hat, leopard skin vest, lizard skin boots, and bear skin chaps. He had endangered species all over his body. He took one look at me and fell face down in the campfire, sucked up all the flames, blew out a smoke ring, spit out a live coal, looked up and said, "Oh, what are you boys? The hippies?" Howdy! We're vegetarians. Veg of what? He said. Now you boys climb out of that campfire and come with me. I'm going to teach you about the true spiritual sport. We're going to fly with the Free Mexican Air Force. Well, when he said spiritual sport, sure enough, we climbed out of that campfire and went on back into our LL Bean catalog tent. We pulled on our cotton drawstring mail-order yoke trousers with the extra flap, slipped into a comfortable pair of them wooden sandals with the red rubber spikes come up in the bottom of your feet, keep your chi moving like Elvis. We were ready for the spiritual sport. So we followed this dude whose name was Beauregard Hooligan out across a bean field to an old B-25 that was sitting there in the midnight moonlight, and we climbed aboard, and he motioned me forward into the co-pilot seat, and I felt proud. And then he whistled. Can somebody whistle? I'm a little dry. Thank you so much. And he whistled, and out from in between the Ocotillo cactus and the pinon pines came a bunch of dudes in pajamas and sombreros, and they come running up to the B-25, and they pulled the blocks out from behind the wheels and restarted rolling down across the bean field. As we got to the end of the bean field, I noticed a dark chasm looming ahead, and as the engines weren't running, I turned to Beauregard and I said, Bo? I called him Bo. This thing fly? What are you, boy? Superstitious? Well, I caught his drift as we went over the cliff. At the end of the bean field, plummeting down through the void. Not a sound of technology to disturb the ecology. I turned to Beauregard to express my appreciation for the zen-like quality of this moment. He just smiled and he said unto me,
I know that noise.
Dude! You drive! Well, I grabbed hold of the little wheel and I pulled back, and a miracle occurred. The right prop kicked in, we spiraled upwards, we were airborne, flying upside down over the border, just below the radar and just above the Paraquat, into the beautiful land of Mexico. And that's when this song came to my mind. Thank you. Those are my words exactly. In the Morelos Mountains, campesinos are planting their fields, where the ghost of Zapata rides a horse that can still outrun the wheel. High in the sky above and clear out of sight is the free Mexican Air Force flying tonight. Way up there in Kentucky, a cowgirl is cooling her heels, remembering that God gave us herbs and the fruits of the field. But a criminal law that makes outlaws of those seeking light make the free Mexican Air Force Mescalito riding his white horse. The free Mexican Air Force is flying tonight, flying so high, yeah, yeah, yeah. How strange an innocent herb causes money to burn. They'll jail you or kill you for making those rich fat cats squirm. But nothing can stop us, my vision is clearly in sight, and the free Mexican Air Force is flying tonight. Smoking colitas, federales are loading their guns, blowing smoke from their six-shooters, spinning their barrels for fun. Contrabandistas, banditos of light, we're the free Mexican Air Force and we're flying tonight. And high in the hills we are harvesting sweet sensimilla. The law wants it all cause they think the wild weed can free us. Freedom for us is a prison for the rulers of might. That's why the free Mexican Air Force, Mescalito the free Mexican Air Force is flying tonight. Everybody flying so high, yeah, yeah, yeah. Flying tonight. Ole! You're a good bunch. Oh, yes.